Yeah, but best my eyes I can get, I keep panning looking for a white spot. Because the polar bear is the only bear that'll actually hunt down a human for food. Hadn't been one car past me yet. I've been here about 40 minutes. I'm actually making this video on my old Nokia phone. I ran out of space on my new phone. I don't know anything about that Sims card. Even if I had one in, I don't think I'd know how to upload to YouTube unless somebody showed me. Yep. Just think how the old pioneers used to, you had to play cards or whittle a stick, sing to each other, tell stories. That was the only entertainment. But I like it like this. Gives you peace of mind. It really lets you grasp your thoughts. I don't know, it puts me in a different frame of mind when I'm out somewhere like this. Kind of like when men were on the moon. You know, they had a chance to reflect where they were, where in time they were, when were they, where were they, how were they. That's the ultimate getaway there to the moon. And Michael Collins, he didn't land on the moon, but he set the world record as farthest human being from another human being. When the LEM Lunar Excursion Module went to the surface with Buzz and Neil, Mike Collins stayed in the command module orbiting the moon. And when he got on the far side from the landing point on the surface, he set the record, the farthest human being away from another human. I think it was like 2,000, almost 3,000 miles a human being has been by himself from another human. But subsequent Apollo missions to the moon, they got better at it, and they orbited the moon a little lower. So Apollo 11 orbited the moon farthest out. Of course, Apollo 8 was the first Apollo mission that orbited the moon. They didn't land, they just practicing docking and TLI, that translunar injection and trans-earth injection. They got to check all that stuff out slowly first, learning from it. That's probably my favorite thing to read about is the Mercury missions and the Mercury 7 astronauts, the Gemini program they had that led up to Apollo. And I'm really hoping this SpaceX, this private company, gets to the moon or Mars. Yep, as you can see, awfully lonesome and desolate. If you're one who likes Mardi Gras in New Orleans, I suggest you don't come up the Hall Road. But me, I can remember being 5, 6 years old, and I'd take off and run away. My mother still tells me stories. One time my older brother Ross left the gate open. I was like 3.5. I got on my tricycle and I was gone. I remember a cop brought me back. My mom said when the cop pulled up with me. I had my arm around the cop. I was always running away until I was like, I don't know, until I knew better, knew what I was doing. I just wanted to explore and get out. It's a wonder somebody didn't kidnap me. Man, I just want to get somewhere where there's some Wi-Fi. It's about 55 degrees right now, maybe 60. It's bearable. You get a wind off the ground and it's about 60, and then that cooler air from above mixes. You get a burst of cooler air and then back to warm. Probably a 15, 18 mile an hour wind from the northeast. Yeah, if I couldn't see the snowbank on the ridge over there with my good camera, good phone, my new one, there's no way I can do it with this Nokia here. But I can still upload it with Wi-Fi from this old phone. Yep, this is the Dalton Highway, the Hall Road. You'll have to Google who James Dalton is. Pretty interesting. Yeah, I ate breakfast in Coldfoot at that truck stop, the world's most northern truck stop. And I went to pay for it, and the cashier said, "No, don't worry about it, it's on the house." I thought, God, thank God. That was like a $22 breakfast, and all I had was 2 eggs, hash brown, and toast, and a sausage patty. The day before in Yukon River Camp, I had a bowl of salmon soup. The salmon were caught right there on the Yukon River, so it was fresh, homemade. That wasn't too bad. It was a bowl about like that for $8. The coffee was $4. My eyes are limited anyway, but I can pick up a white polar bear on the dark background pretty far off, I would imagine, especially if it was running towards me. Making sure that phone didn't fall over. I don't know if I'm cutting myself out of it or not. I'm gonna keep it going until a car comes, I guess. Well, I guess no one picked me up. I could walk this in about, well, I almost said I could walk it by sundown. Actually, I could probably do this and make it by sundown, because the next sundown is probably late July. We are major at 24 hours of sun up here. I bet all this tundra around here, I probably set a world record. The human being who talked the most in front of the tundra right here. I almost started to say, if you see a white speck behind me, let me know. So if you see this video, there must have not been polar bear. Polar bears don't come inland that far because they got white coats. They can't blend in, so all the prey see them coming. But out on the white snow with the white fur of the bear, they can get closer to the prey. See, now what's going through my mind is my next step, which is uploading the videos, seeing if I got enough for there's no way I'm going to go back on this road. I didn't do it that way the first time either. I found some work for several days and bought my plane ticket back when I was 22. I was told they got a hospital here now. And most of this land here is private. Well, you got NWAR, National Arctic Wildlife Refuge. Here comes a car behind. Maybe he'll stop. He might actually turn around and give me a ride back. Can you hear it? Oh no, it's a polar bear. No, it's... I think I see something coming. Not a polar bear. I guess I could get up on one of them or get in that culvert. I don't think a polar bear could fit in that culvert. I think I see headlights. Yeah, it's a car or truck. Oh, I'm trying to get in a dead horse to the airport. Oh, you're a cab? How many miles? I thought I was about 15. Oh, I understand though. Have you already air recorded? Polar bears come this far. In '92, I came up. I worked for BP Outfit Demolition Crew, and we seen a couple of grizzlies. We got on the man lift. But it's kind of peaceful out here if I don't. That's all right, man. Yeah, I got water and food. All right. Well, thanks. Man, company policy. I kind of figured that was a work truck anyway. Well, the next 18 hours, I see my phone moving. I got all these welts. These mosquitoes up here are like dirt daubers or carpenter bees. The Alaska state bird, a mosquito. But when I was in Fargo 6 weeks ago or whenever that was, I got some of these Under Armour. They're getting a hard time getting through that and Carhartt. So from my belt down, I've been all right. Yeah, I asked him about bear. He said, nah, no, polar's not this far inland. He said there were a couple of grizzlies spotted right over here the other day, so that's, I guess so. He's just chickened out. He don't want to get fired. Who's gonna see him pick me up? I mean, God ain't gonna call BP. Yeah, he said, actually I'm like 35, 40 miles out. The guy gave me a ride course, he ain't been up here ever. He's flown and worked here, but he just didn't know. I don't see why anybody would have gave me the wrong information. Let me check that camera, see if it's still rolling. Doing all this for nothing. Yeah, 11. Yeah, it's still rolling. I just hope I was in it. Let's see. Hey, I guess I don't know what I did with my marker. Maybe I could tag that. Oh, where's my... Well, when we changed that plat, I almost lost that. I did lose my red... No, wait. There it is. I thought I heard somebody behind. Well, I can't. There it goes for good. Well, where's my cap? Oh, let's see. Now I got to get it on. Yeah, I'll find somewhere to... Let me get the camera out of my hand first. I wish I could make a better video. This one's... I mean, with a better camera. At least the guy stopped. I thought there'd be more traffic in this. About 20 miles out, there were 3 or 4 roads that cut off each way, so that heightens my chance of getting a ride, because there's other little oil wells out here, so. Yeah, I was going to show you. I just noticed this the other day. Right on the side of my eye, looked like somebody hit me. When that worker seen me on the freight train, I was under that trailer on that flatbed. When he said, "Get off, shoestring," there was a support bar that was holding that aerodynamic wing that keeps wind out from under the trailer. I hit my head on that. I remember when I seen it, it must have hit a vein right between that zygomatic arch. I think I'm right about zygomatic, might look it up. And a vein in my skin, so it just popped that little artery. Yeah, when I took a shower the other day, I noticed it. I thought, well, did I get slapped in the head or something? Oh yeah, the freight train beat me up. Yeah, but that railroad bull was cool though. It wasn't that other one, the one that really hates my guts. This one even told me after the security guys left, he didn't want to say it in front of nobody. He goes, "Well, shoestring, I'd shake your hand, but you know, with this COVID going around, I'm going to see how much a ticket is to Barrow. Right now, as the crow flies from Prudhoe Bay, it's 208 miles to Barrow. I can go to Point Barrow again. I was there in 92 also. That's the farthest north you can go on the North American continent. And I think it was like $11 in the taxi cab from downtown Barrow. It's about 10 miles northeast of Barrow. It's a little, like a spit. That landmass is called a spit that goes up and ends. Kind of like on the end of Massachusetts where it goes whoop, like that out from Boston. It's actually called a spit. There's one down in Homer too called the Homer Spit. I almost started to explain how those form. I don't want to bore you to death. Like on that movie Airplane, they start telling stories and the granny's hanging from a rope in the airplane. Like, well, enough about me. I don't want to bore you to death. Yeah, this is that. Maybe I was thinking maybe I could lay in the road, but that would just invite a grizzly. Yeah, he said they hadn't sighted any polar bears out here, but there were a couple of grizzlies over this way, he said, a few days ago. Yeah, I got about half a gallon of water. See how quiet it is? I only wish I could hear nothing. You'd think being deaf I wouldn't hear anything, but all I hear all the time is and I don't know, I've heard that ever since I can remember. That's all I've ever heard when it's real quiet. I wish I could hear nothing. Speaking of nothing, no, I'm not going there. I was fixing to talk about nothing. Well, let's hope everybody ain't workers. Or actually, let's hope there's a worker that breaks the law, breaks the rules. Yeah, he made sure I had everything. Because he said, "You got everything?" I said, "Yeah, I got water, a little bit of food." I should have told him I need a motel room. I'll have to find a water spigot or something. They don't have water spigot. There's no plumbing on the Arctic. Barrow, Wainwright, Prudhoe Bay, all the Arctic villages, there's no plumbing. There's no sewer systems. Everything goes into a honey bucket. There's a little red and green light on the tank that stores all the sewer. And a sewer truck comes around when the light goes red. It's time to change their honey bucket. There's probably, I don't know, 100 gallon tank each house. Because that ground thaws and freezes, and it would bust any plumbing or water pipes. That's why they can't have it. So I can't go to a water spigot. But I can find somewhere that'll probably let me shower. Man, I hope I ain't end up having to walk this. Let me see if it's still going. Yeah, 20 something. Yeah, there goes that blooming wind again. See if I can make out what that is on the horizon over there. I'm using my camera for binoculars. I wish I knew where the microphone on the camera was. It may be where you talk on the phone into that whole mic. That's as far as it goes. Man. Hobos for sale or rent. Rooms to 50 cents. Da 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 da. King of the road. trailer for sale or rent. The moon is now for rent. Come on, drive by and pick me up. Trailer for sale or rent. This hobo needs a ride so he can get in his tent. I don't know what that is. Is that a marker sign? That rectangle? I don't know what that is. Find out. Not like I got something to do. Watch it be a sign that says, "Do not hitchhike here, Polar Bear Refuge. If caught hitchhiking, will shoot to kill. Do not pick up hitchhikers. It may be a polar bear dressed as a shoestring." It might be because it goes by mile markers, Prudhoe Bay being one. Oh, that's what he meant by, he was like, "Oh, I don't know where we're at." I wouldn't, let's see. I still can't make it out. Oh, actually it goes the other way. Mile starts at Live and Good. So we're 300 and whatever that said from Live and Good. Yeah, it starts at 1 at the beginning on the south end. That's what he meant. He kept looking over his shoulder and in front of him. He goes, "Oh, I'm not sure where we're at." He was trying to give me an estimate of where we were. Oh, God, come on. This is a little bit too lonely. Might be somebody coming. I need a ride to get to my gear. Oh, I bet that